Every Thursday afternoon, 3 fast passenger trains depart from Sacramento Terminal and head on their separate ways to their destinations. The first train to leave was the Highland Valley Express, which is one of the Clinchfield and Highland Valley Railroad's premier passenger trains, which travels north to Highland Valley. 5 minutes later, the Texas Special leaves and follows the same route all the way to Highland Valley. 10 minutes after the Texas Special leaves, the Pacific Limited departs Sacramento and heads south along the coastline all the way to Los Angeles. Usually, everything runs like clockwork, but today, there was trouble. As the clock struck 10, and all the passengers were on board, and Alex departed. But then it happened. Shaking and spluttering, Alex came to a stop. The passengers got out, wondering what had happened. The mechanics were already checking over Alex's engine, and they found it out that it overheated. Luckily, the 2 B units were okay, but there was no way Alex could start up again. He was becoming so late that Philip had to leave now. So the station master decided to let Philip go first, then Samantha, and then Alex would go later. Meanwhile, William was resting in the yard when he noticed something was wrong. That's strange. Alex should have left by now. Then he saw Philip approaching him. But Philip had to stop up and wait for the signalman to change the switches. William decided to ask what was going on. What happened? What's going on? It's Alex. His engine overheated and he broke down. Now he can't get his train delivered on time. Okay, that's great. Wait, what? You should help him. After all, he is your brother after all. I'm not doing it. Yet you can do it. After all, you like diesel engines. I'm busy. Now do it or else your brother will be scrapped. And Philip puffed away. No sooner Philip was gone, it was time for Samantha to leave. William then had a thought what might happen to Alex. Oh my god, Alex. I gotta help him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. William hurried off to the depot. William quickly arrived at the depot, and back down onto the train. What are you doing? I'm gonna help you get your train delivered on time. Is this the payback for what happened last year? Look, do you want my help or not? Fine. On the board! William was soon out of the station and onto the open line. It wasn't long until William reached Highland Valley. Almost at the terminal. There's the station. Silver Streak was waiting on a nearby track as William pulled in. Hi, I've got your train here. How late are we? Actually, you're 35 minutes early. Wow, great. I wish I could stay and talk, but I gotta get this poor engine over to the workshops. So they uncoupled Alex from the train, and William took Alex away to the siding. Now I better get this train going again, said Silverstreak. After a while, William went to the siding near the roundhouse to sleep. But it wasn't long. He found Aiden sitting right next to him. Sleep well? None of your business. Wait a minute, I know you. You're Aiden, aren't you? Yes, I am. You must be William. Philip told me all about you. Really, huh? You did the right thing for helping out Alex. Really? To me, I thought it was payback. What do you mean? I never told anyone else about this, but Alex was my brother, but because of him, I nearly got sent to a scrapyard. When I rolled out of the shops, I was working for the New York Central. One time, me, Alex, and Joe were taking a freight train to Chicago, Illinois. It was my first assignment. Joe and Alex's too. I was leading the way and Alex and Joe were trailing. We were waiting for the Erie Limited to clear the switch when we started moving. Alex was pushing me. Then disaster struck. No one was hurt, but I was in serious trouble. I got blamed and almost sent to the scrapyard. Lucky the Santa Fe purchased me. To this day, I hated New York Central engines, especially Joe and Alex. So, helping him was payback? No, not really. During my time on the Santa Fe, I seen a lot of their steam engines being sold for scrap. And I was shocked not a single 3776 class Northern was being preserved. But the Santa Fe was getting rid of their passenger F7s into newer CF7s for freight duty. But I couldn't bear seeing Alex get scrapped. Oh. So, that's quite a hollow story. Yeah, I know. But there's something I need to do right now. Thanks for your help, Aiden. Well, looks like my work is done. William rode up to the siding where Alex was sitting on. What do you want? I just came to say hello. How are you feeling? Not that good, actually. The mechanics found out that my oil pipes are damaged, and I have to go to Altoona to be repaired. But anyways, thanks for helping me. No problem. William, what happened years ago? Joe and I didn't mean to push you. My silly brakeman released the brakes by mistake making us move. I tried to stop, but I couldn't. If that's the truth, why didn't you tell me? You refused to listen to me or even Joe. You were still pretty angry with me. I'm sorry I was very rude to you. Well, that's all down the field pipe now. Thank you, brother. No, thank you, bro, for explaining the truth. William, Alex, and Joe are now firm brothers. They often see each other, most often, but they now learn to put their lowest parts of their lives right behind them and move on forward. And William knows to be a better listener.